Hi guys, and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will explain how you can make some gold with your low level 1 or maybe 10 characters that you haven't played in 10 years, and these characters might be real gold mines. So let me explain to you why these different characters can maybe be some real gold mines. So I'm sure that you're aware that throughout the different expansions, all the different starting sets that you were able to get when you were creating a level 1 character changed a lot. So initially, pre-Cataclysm, all these different sets were these ones. So you had most of the time a pair of pants, then like a weapon and a shirt and things like that. And before Cataclysm, most of the characters would start with a shirt. And once Cataclysm was launched, especially patch 4.0.3, all these different shirts were replaced by like chest piece, but they did not remove like the different shirts from the characters that were already existing. So all these shirt pieces were kept into the game and were like just instead of becoming like a white armor pieces, they were all switched to these green shirts that people can now use as a cosmetic item. And as you can imagine, all these different shirts were unique and they are now unobtainable. So the value on all these different items like really increased a lot. So right now, for instance, if I'm using a few examples on European realms, if you take some of these shirts, there is literally like none available. And when there are some available, it's gonna be around like 800, 1 million like for most of the shirts. And as you can see, for most of them, there is literally like close to none. So these shirts are still in the game. You can just not get them anymore. You can just purchase them from the auction house. But you might have some of your low level characters because it's something that was just done automatically. So you didn't really have to do anything. And I'm sure that you can maybe find some of these very rare shirts on some of your low level characters. So for instance, I was able to find only one on my character, but unfortunately it was linked to my character. So it's because probably I used it later after it has been changed, but normally it should be in your bag and it should not be used directly on your character. So for instance, if this one would have been soulbound, I would have just found an item worth probably like close to 1 million gold. So that would have been really good. So what I would recommend you to do is just to go on all your level 1 characters and just check if you have maybe some of these rare shirts in your inventories, because I'm sure some of you might and just never realized that this item was worth anything. So definitely for me, something you want to do. Now, what's interesting is that all these different white items from the over like starting items will soon be worth a lot of gold as well. So as I'm sure you're aware, with patch 9.2.5 or with the release of Dragonflight, all the different, or maybe not all, but most of the white and gray quality items will become transmog items. So it means that all these like previous starting sets that have been now removed from the game will become transmog pieces, which means that these unobtainable items will be things that people will be able to add to their collection. So the value on these items is going to increase a lot. Now, what you want to do is go on all your low level character and make sure that if you have some of these rare items, you want to remove them from your inventory. Because what will happen is that there is a lot of chance that when this change will be implemented, they will just literally make these items directly be like green or like just transmog items that will be linked to your character. When now, as you can see, even if I'm wearing the item, I can go on the auction house and I can sell it if I want. So if you're doing that on all your low level characters, you might really be able to make a lot of gold with all these like items from the starting zones, because keep in mind that these level are now unobtainable. And as you can see, for instance, for like here, this is a plate set of legs. You'll never find something similar to that because this is literally like just a cloth or leather armor piece that is a plate like, item. So these type of things are completely unique, and I can guarantee you like that definitely some people will invest gold in order to get these different like transmog pieces. So I'm sure that you have many characters that you can like log in on, and I'm sure you will find a lot of these different items. You can just check on Wowhead. I will post all the links in the description to see what are the rare shirts and what are the rare like starting zone white or gray items. But really, this is something that in my opinion you should do right now, because like that you will be able to make probably a lot of gold. Keep in mind that really if I did that before the change was implemented on this character, I would have made probably like 1 million with this shirt here. So when it comes to selling these very rare, like unobtainable items, of course, there is not a lot of people who will spend like 1 million on these type of items, but you will still find some collectors. What you want to do is come on this like Discord channel called WoW Market, and whether you are playing on European or US realms, you have these different sections, and one of them is unavailable, both for European and for US. And here, as you can see, people are selling all these unobtainable shirts and things like that. You even have people who are willing to buy these different shirts. So what you want to do is, of course, post it on the auction house, but also come on these Discord channels where people are hunting for these very rare items, and just put a couple of advertisements for the different unobtainable items that you have. And I'm sure that for all the new like starting set items that will become transmog PCs very soon, they will have quite a good market, especially at the beginning, because probably a lot of people will want to buy them for not a too expensive price to then just keep them and wait for the value to increase, to increase, to increase. And so I'm sure when that patch will be released, you will be able to make quite a lot of gold. So that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope you will be able to find some of these rare items. Please let me know in the comments if you've been able to find some of the shirts or some of the starting sets that were like pre-Cataclysm or pre all the different changes that happened. And yeah, hopefully we will be able to make a lot of gold with all these items. Really, please keep in mind to remove all these items and put them in your bags so they can become transmog and BOE transmog items. But yeah, I really hope it will help you. And yeah, I will be back very soon with more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you a great day, and I will see you all very soon. Bye.